turn this sound off. Oh, it's already off. Good. Let me skip the ad.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the We Got It to Work. Hallelujah. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Honestly, it was touch and go there for a second, but we got it to work.
We got it to work, and we are here, and we are looking fine and divine.
We are, and Courtney and I are both wearing pink. He's got his Rugrats on.
Come on, nice babies.
And please, and we're just keeping it pushing, you guys. Sorry that we're having issues. Honestly, please hit it Leo, all of your praise right now in the chat. Give us some lion emojis because Courtney and I are literally helpless inside our homes. All we can do is talk to Leo on text or chat. He can't even actually talk to us. So please send him lots of love right now because if not, you would not be seeing Courtney and I's faces right now.
It gets a little bit hectic, but Leo definitely always gets us all together. So like Madison said, please just wrap your arms around him and show him all of the love today, please.
Like, honestly, I don't even know what I would be doing right now without Leo. What we would be doing.
Honestly, same.
It would be Courtney and I being, I don't even know. We would probably just be voicing our own voices. You guys wouldn't even get to see our nice quarantined faces.
It would be a Miss Mojo kind of moment, girl.
Yes, exactly. You guys, we have so much to talk about. We, of course, are going to talk about Justin and Hailey Bieber and them actually booking their private jet and going to the Great White North to be quarantined. We're going to talk about those details. They're also on TikTok. Yeah, all that stuff. We also are going to talk about Blake Shelton, a little Tom Hanks update. We're going to talk about Britney Spears. Homegirl is stressing me out. We also have to talk about Amanda Bynes because if we already didn't feel like it's the apocalypse already, we got major Amanda Bynes news. We're talking about Presley Gerber, another face tattoo, Vanessa Hudgens, and her making those super inappropriate comments about coronavirus. Courtney, those were terrible.
Madison, you know what? Here's the silver lining. Before we even get to the story, the silver lining is that in the midst of Vanessa Hudgens losing her career to the coronavirus, Ashley Tisdale did the "We're all in this together," and she got a whole bunch of cast members from the High School Musical to do it, except the Corbin Bleu person was not Corbin Bleu, and everyone thought that it was because he had like a big curly afro, but like y'all, Corbin Bleu doesn't look like he's that age anymore.
I was dying because that was like. Oh wait, go ahead. You skipped for a second, but I think you're good. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was just talking about Corbin Bleu.
Okay, good. I was just making sure you're good. But I was saying, I saw a meme that was like, the proof is in the pudding that Sharpay was always the protagonist we needed of how Ashley Tisdale is acting versus Vanessa Hudgens, and I was dying. But
Vanessa was great.
We're also going to talk about Shawn and Camila, Miley and Demi. Then we got a full car dinner tea time. We're talking Chloe and Malika. We're talking Jordyn Woods. A big story on Kourtney Kardashian and why she's staying on Keeping Up. And then we'll get into the Justin and Hailey deliciousness.
Lord, Madison.
Lord. Literally. And if you see me looking down, it is because I'm trying to look at the chat. Courtney and I are in the midst of trying to get our perfect setups together.
Yes.
So, like, I have an iPad, I got the mic, I got this, I got my coffee. No cute mug today, but it is what it is.
I'd have my teacup, but I haven't poured the tea just yet. So, this morning, y'all, like, me and Madison were, like, getting ourselves together, like, getting set up and stuff, and I literally had my kettle, like, on the pilot, and I just have her just chilling ever so delicately on the floor. So, when it's time to pour the tea, you will once again see me just dip right on down and, give myself a hot, steaming mug of tea for me.
I cannot wait. If you were not pouring the tea, it would not be the same. But let's check in with the chat. We got Brittany saying, "Y'all, good morning, Madison and Courtney. I'm still going to go to work. Perks of having a job in the mental health field, counseling agency, but tea time makes work so much better." Yes, honestly, shout out to all of the healthcare workers on all levels. Pharmacists. I saw people talking about GI doctors, nurses. I mean, like anyone who has anything to do with the medical field, including mental health professionals. Thank you.
Yes.
And also, thank you to the grocery store workers and everyone who is in a convenience store. You are literally doing the Lord's work right now.
And
Shout out to you.
Also, for people that unfortunately might have been laid off from work, 9 times out of 10, your local supermarket is hiring. So if you need an extra couple coins, maybe inquire and just put it in the back of your mind as something to consider and think about, because those people need help and you need a coin. So there's an option.
Absolutely. Also, do your research. There's a ton of programs right now that are helping people, and I know it is such a freaking stressful time. That's why we're hoping that we can be here for you at least an hour a day to kind of just, if anything, take a break. Like, we're always going to talk about it in regards to your fave celebs, but if anything, just so we can laugh and have fun. Because I don't know about you all, but this hour I am finding is crucial to me not going crazy.
Yeah, it's literally sort of, sorry y'all. It's literally kind of like, it's like peaceful to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like in my house. I don't have to leave. I've just sort of got like my little area in the corner of my living room, and I can talk to you. I can talk to the T Tribe, and it's like fun. It's like chicken noodle soup for the soul, girl.
Like chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. Hey, chicken noodle soup. With a soda on the side. Let it rain and clear it out. Yes, God, let it rain and clear it out.
Just so you guys know, just because Kourtney and I are separated and having to go over Skype, we will still break it down for a 2000s moment. And
literally.
Always.
Ooh, that's a song.
I will never forget the first time I like randomly played that song for you, and we both just started panicking.
Madison, that song is a classic. Shout out to Young B, aka Bianca, because I think she is or was on Love and Hip Hop now.
Oh, okay.
She got her bag secure. She got that Mona Scott money, girl.
I mean, I would have to just go out on a limb and say Chicken Noodle Soup is still getting her royalties, right?
Well, girl, there was a K-pop artist, and I feel like this could have been a member from BTS. So don't kill me because I don't remember his name. But he did Chicken Noodle Soup with Becky G. Who was that, y'all, in the chat? He did Chicken Noodle Soup with Becky G. So if that K-pop artist did, believe me, that young lady Bianca is set for the rest of her life. J-Hope.
Becky G. Chantal. Shout out to Chantal.
Yes, thank you, Chantal. Listen, that young lady is set for her life off of the royalties, off of that remix, whatever you call it, alone. Believe me.
Okay. Of love, and now I need to check that out. I also want to shout out Sally. She said, "Hi, Madison and Courtney. Can I get a shout out for my baby girl's birthday last week? She turned 3 years old, and she is always reheating the tea with me. Hi!
Happy birthday! Hey.
We love you guys reheat the tea with your partners, your kids, aunts, uncles, moms, dads, everything. Thank you so much for spreading the morning tea message. You guys, we really need you right now. I think we all could use a morning tea right now, so thank you. And then I also want to shout out Erica. Good morning, celebrating my 3-year anniversary with my man at home. But first, getting the tea. Love you guys, and God bless. Oh, yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Good start to your anniversary. A little tea, a little laughs, some giggles.
Yeah.
And some
a little, nice little giggle moment.
Yeah. Also, all the couples out there, how are you doing being quarantined with your significant others? I'm just curious if it's going positive.
Yeah, what's that like? Because Madison, I'm seeing online people are like complaining. They're like making all of these jokes about like being in the house with their significant other, and like I don't know what like y'all are doing, but I'm actually dating someone that I actually like. So we're actually fine. My boyfriend is like one of like 4 people I can actually be around 24 hours a day. So like when I promise you guys that this is probably the only thing that has changed about my life, I mean it. I don't come out of my bedroom and I don't do anything. So I mean, all I had to do was plug in my extension cord and here's work.
I love it. It's perfect. I also want to shout out Caroline. That is Goldilocks Originals friend who she is converting to the tea. So we got a tea convert and Caroline, hopefully. Hey.
Come on, Caroline.
All right, let's go ahead and pour up the freaking tea.
Let's do it.
I see y'all talking about hand sanitizer and all of those good things. It is also, don't forget, it's Wesley Wednesday, y'all. It is.
Now, Wesley, what you got to say today? While we pour the tea, tell us what you got to say. What Wesley said. Hashtag what Wesley said.
Yes, pour it up. That's how we ball out.
I got some tasty raspberry tea today.
Raspberry? Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
Delicious. Cheers.
The aroma.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to the tea. Okay, let's kick it off talking about one of my least favorite things, mullets. So, Blake Shelton, you guys.
Madison, please.
Blake Shelton revealed on Twitter that he is bringing the mullet back. He wrote, I have an announcement with basically everything I had scheduled being canceled for the foreseeable future. Gwen Stefani and I have made a decision together. I am growing my mullet back as a symbol of hope or some shit like that. Anyway, it's coming back for real. Stay tuned.
Good night, Madison.
Goodbye and good night.
Now, Madison, we've been through this.
Mm-hmm.
Miley tried it. Or she's still trying it, right? Is she still trying it?
Yeah.
I'm over it. If it's not Billy Ray, keep it. If it's not Billy Ray or someone's mother in a small town coming to the tricky trade to win maybe like $100 Visa gift card, you do not need a mullet. That's how I feel.
I just feel like a mullet wouldn't necessarily make me feel hopeful for the future. It would make me feel actually less hopeful for the future.
It makes me feel like acne on the back of your neck, right? Like
and nobody needs that. Nobody needs that right now. We got enough problems.
When I think of mullets, I think of like my middle school bus driver. Like, you know what I mean? Very sweet, lovely woman, but like, ma'am, I wasn't a fan of your mullet. You need to mullet it go.
When I was in elementary school, our custodian, we called her Bones, and she had a mullet, and that's literally all I think of.
Why you call her Bones, Madison?
Because she was like kind of tough looking on the outside, but nice once you got to know her. I don't know why we called her Bones. I got to school and everyone was like, watch, here you go, little girl, this is Bones. And I was like, okay.
Bones. Hi, Miss Bones.
Hi, Bones. We're going to really get personal in these next morning teas, so everyone prepare yourselves for Kourtney and I going off docket consistently.
I'm about it.
But let's move on and talk about Tom Hanks, because he did give us a little coronavirus update on how he's doing.
Okay,
he posted on his Instagram. He said that they are doing fine. Their symptoms are the same. Now, they don't have a fever, but they do have the blahs, as he said. He said doing laundry or dishes leads to him needing a nap. And then he went on to say that the bad news is Rita, his wife, has won 6 hands of gin rummy and leads by 201 points. And he's also learned not to spread his Vegemite too thick. He got ish for that on social media earlier this week. And he also shut off his typewriter and reminded everyone to flatten the curve, aka stay the F inside.
I'm glad that like Tom is giving people updates, and especially about like his symptoms, because there's so much panic. So I'm glad that he put that out there, honestly.
No, me too. I think it's important, and especially someone like Tom Hanks, who just, I mean, I knew he was beloved, but I didn't know he was this beloved, I think, until all of this happened. And I think it's just really important to show people a sign of strength. And I feel like that's what we're doing with these Instagram updates, by being serious, but also still having a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
I like Tom Hanks.
Me too. You guys, just because we're going through a lot of craziness doesn't mean we can't laugh and sometimes look at something and just giggle. I mean, Vanessa Hudgens, no, but we can laugh at certain things. It's okay.
Like, it's such like a strange time for a lot of us, and I feel like now, for me anyway, it's just like not the time to like wallow.
I agree.
Don't wallow.
I agree. Let's move on and talk about Britney Spears.
Oh, Britney Jean.
Anxiety, 200 out of 10 today after this. So she took to Instagram to let everyone know that she feels bullied on social media. She posted a quote that reads, "Nobody watches you harder than the people who can't stand you," which I
comment on that.
I love that. But then her caption started off saying that she's read a lot of things online from people criticizing her post, specifically the ones with the red background and the white swimsuit. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
Madison said, "Are those diamonds real?"
I still stand by that they weren't. She also said that she gets really excited about her posts and she likes to share them. She just never owned a white swimsuit before and liked the red background. She said the comments really hurt her feelings and she wanted to remind people that you shouldn't say mean things to someone you don't even know and you shouldn't bully anyone. And then she also apologized for posting her throwback video of horseback riding during this crazy time. She reminded everyone to be safe and nice.
That is beautiful. of Britney Spears. Is she bullied or is she?
I feel like people aren't really bullying her. They're just more concerned.
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of the things, or at least some of the things that Britney posts on Instagram specifically, they're more so alarming than anything else. And at times, it can appear as though she's like out of touch a little bit. And I think that people are worried. And so, of course, with worry, you have people trying to make fun of that. And then trolls are born. And here we are. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because I feel like as much as we like joke about me, you know, Britney's Instagram giving me anxiety, it's not coming from a place of malice. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just like legitimately concerned that something's not right. And I think when you say some of the things she writes online, like when she quotes Albert Einstein, you're kind of like, I am so worried, but I have to laugh to keep me from being actually like crying. Like, I just gotta let it out somehow.
I sort of feel like, Maddison, that like the Britney's post like being perceived as being alarming is almost kind of like accurate, right? Because we had like the Sun come out and like do a whole bunch of like talking, and to me that was like, girl, you should have made sure your son ain't never had no iPhone, because he came out talking about, you said you gonna quit music, right? You going through it, maybe. Mm-hmm. I appreciated knowing,
and he hates the grandpa.
Yeah, like that. Enough. That says enough. Like, can we get a sit-down interview with Kevin Federline? Like, what's he doing? I'm sure he's not busy. Can we get like an interview with him? I want to know what's going on from his point of view. I'm interested in that.
Right. I mean, the only thing we knew is that his lawyer spoke out and was like, Kevin's handling it as any parent would. But other than that, we don't know anything what he's doing on his end, at least. So it is
very scary.
I know. I don't love it. But I do want to read a couple comments. We have Jervina saying, good morning, my favorite human beings. Hi, Jervina. Good morning.
Good morning, Jervina.
And then we also have Jasmine. Good morning, Disney Twins. Had the craziest morning. My mom woke up sick. Oh, my God. And I'm hoping it's just a cold. We are staying inside, but keep us in your prayers. Be safe.
Absolutely. Lock the doors tight. Don't go nowhere. Shut your windows. Put a moist towelette on your upper lip to prevent corona going up your nose. Brush your teeth, brush your tongue, and wash your hands.
Absolutely. We are sending you prayers and good vibes. Okay, let's move on and talk about Amanda Bynes.
Okay.
Amanda Bynes, everyone, is pregnant.
Congrats.
Congrats to Amanda Bynes. Amazing. She posted on her Instagram, although the posts are no longer there. So Us Magazine reports that she posted 2 pictures, one that was an older selfie of her and Paul saying, baby in the making, and then she posted a sonogram picture that said baby on board. And Courtney, you saw the post.
I saw it. I posted it on my Instagram story because I wanted the world to know what I knew. I said, well, would you look at this? No, that's how I felt, but I just posted Amanda Bynes is pregnant, period. I didn't want anyone to feel like I was feeling some type of way because it was a congratulatory moment. I just was like, if you're a T-Tribe member and you know how we've been covering this story, you know how like this is like kind of like something that's probably a little bit random. So I just wanted everyone to know. But then she deleted the post. So some of y'all might have missed that on my Instagram story last night.
She deleted it, but a source told Us Magazine that yes, she is pregnant, but she's just barely pregnant. And she's very happy. So I think it was early on, which is probably why I'm sure her mom, who we know is her conservator, was like, we can't be posting this on social media. But I agree with you. It's not, I think it's a great thing. Like we always say, babies are blessings, but it's just, given, I think, everything that's been happening with Amanda Bynes, engaged, not engaged, what's happening, going to court, and then everything that's happening in the universe, and then also Amanda, like, I'm pregnant. I was like, what is it?
I saw a tweet last night, Madison, that was like, this is the kind of chaotic energy that we need in 2020. In the midst of a pandemic, we need bong throwing out the window, Amanda Bynes claiming that she's pregnant to her ex-fiance that her parents told her she could not marry. Like, that's exactly what we need.
Community. Honestly. Wow. What a time. What a time to be alive, everybody, that we are witnessing all of this crazy.
What a time to be alive! Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Shout out to Jervina. What happened to Queen Nicki Minaj? I never heard. I'm not sure in regards to what, but Nicki Minaj is doing great. Actually one of the highest earning female rappers. She broke a record. We talked about that yesterday. Net worth of $100 million. She's killing it. Jervina said, I love the way you make the morning tea now. Thank you, Jervina.
Jervina, I'm living for this. Just know, y'all, I'm living my best life.
And then we have Lean saying, is Amanda Bynes actually a lobster that has become human due to her dancing lobster rituals and now it doesn't know how to human properly?
We got to ask Kim on that. Kim Kardashian probably knows. She got lobsters walking down her street, right?
That's true. We'll hit up Calabasas Lobster. Okay, let's move on and talk about Presley Gerber real quick. So he posted a photo where he seemingly got another face tattoo. So remember, everyone freaked out about the misunderstood. Then he had one that looked like an LA logo. Everyone obviously panicked because they're like, dude, why are you getting more face tattoos? Then he took to his Instagram story and told everyone that it was just a filter, it was fake, and that he doesn't want to be hood.
Oh, and that's where he messed up. Canceled. Bye. What do you mean by that, sir?
Thank you. And then a little more information. New report from E! News that his parents are worried about him. The source said, quote, they know these statements are some kind of cry for attention or help, but Presley is an adult and is finding his place. The source went on to say that in a perfect world, this is not the way they would choose for him to express himself, but they feel they have to support him as much as possible until he figures it out.
I want to know what he meant by he didn't want to look hood.
So this is, like, for me, strike two in not the Instagram stories, because remember we had the one where he was like, people are getting lip fillers and changing genders. Like, what's up with you getting mad that I have a face tattoo? And it's like, sir, again, no. I can't do this enough. No.
Maddison, I'm gonna say this right now, and this is a speculation, not speculation, not confirmation. When I hear things like that, 9 times out of 10, the person that is saying it is the same kind of person that would say the N-word. So that strikes 1 through 3 for me. He's done. Goodbye. It's 2020 and we're dying every day. It is too far into the future. We are just about near the Jetsons in my mind. For you to be saying ignorant things like that. You're done. Bye, girl. Take you and your fake Post Malone face tattoos that probably wash off in the sink with the toothpaste and get on out of here. Get on out of here now. Get. That's how I feel.
Olivia said, when he said, hood, child, and then I just want to address Lucy. Where do you guys get all the information? From different reports. We also get it from social media. For example, this Presley Gerber is a little mixture of both from his Instagram and then a report from E! News. So we are keeping things reputable for y'all. Also, if you see any like fan theories on Twitter, we talk about that too. I want to shout out Julie. Hi, love you guys. Thanks for bringing the tea. Can we talk about Noah Cyrus's new album? Forget Miley for a sec. Noah is seriously talented. Noah is very talented.
Well, I got to listen to her.
I know. I didn't know Noah had a new album.
I didn't even know she had a single out. So, I mean, I need to know. If Noah is the more talented, well, not more talented, if she's as talented as you believe, I wish she would have gotten some more promotion. You know what I mean? Because I don't ever really hear anything about her unless it's like, Noah Cyrus was seen with Lil Nas X. Or like when we saw Noah Cyrus with like MGK, right, recently.
Right.
We like don't talk about her ever. She lives not too far away from me, by the way, y'all. Shout out to Miss Noah Cyrus.
Katie Gomez said Noah is better than Miley, hands down. And I feel like it's different. I feel like Noah, I don't know if you would like Noah because she's a little more, at least the songs I've heard are
Is she somber?
Yes. And I know that's not always your fave.
But here's the thing. There are artists out there like Lana Del Rey and Billie Eilish who know how to finesse being somber without being boring.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I wonder if Noah's the same way for me. I'm going to listen to this new album. Now I'm kind of curious. Listen to Niall's album, y'all. Heartbreak Weather, I think it's called. Listen to that.
Thank you. It's good, right?
That first song is great.
I told you. My future husband delivered. He did. He really did. God bless him. Okay, let's move on and talk. Wow, a lot of people prefer Noah. Okay, sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I'm seeing in the chat. A lot of people prefer Noah. They really do. And then Morgan said Niall with a heart, and that's how I feel too. Okay, let's talk about the title track is it. Yes. Let's talk about Vanessa Hudgens, you guys, because she is apologizing after she made insensitive comments during a recent Instagram Live. So during the Instagram Live, Vanessa said that she didn't believe reports that said we would be quarantined until the summer. She said she gets it's a virus and it's bad, but people dying is inevitable.
Girl, come on.
Let that sink in. And she's also like, I get like it's a virus and it's like bad. Okay, not good. Got dragged horribly by the internet, also by other celebs. Like, this was posted on comments by celebs. Gwyneth Paltrow was dragging her.
Yikes.
Not like being mean, but just kind of like, this is the video we're going to show our future generations, and they're going to be like, how did you guys not die? So then Vanessa posted on her Instagram story and apologized and said that some of her comments were taken out of context and that she's sorry, but she wanted everyone to know she does take quarantine seriously. She's staying safe. She's staying inside. It's just a crazy time right now.
Okay. 2 things I want to say. And don't be mad, but if you do, it's fine. One, this whole Vanessa Hudgens situation and apology has the same energy as Gina Rodriguez, I think her name is. You know, N-words, give me heebie-jeebies. And then she was like, sorry if you felt offended. Like, it's very much in the vein of that. Yeah. The second thing I would like to say, and this is another speculation, not confirmation. Vanessa Hudgens, girl, you got to put the blunt down before you go and do anything live or film yourself or do anything. If you cannot function and deliver accurate and adequate information, because 1, you make cannabis users look bad potentially, and also your apology was trash. So, I mean, throw her apology in with the Camila apologies, Gina Rodriguez apologies, Tana Mojo, Note app apology, throw all of the Note app apologies in the garbage can with the girls, stan Ashley Tisdale, and stream her latest album. How about that?
I feel like it was a combination, speculation, not confirmation, of that and wine. Because she's been posting that, which I've been drinking wine too, a little more than normal, but not while I'm I was going to say, I would never drink while working, but then we have Tequila Tuesday and Trim on Friday, so like, whatever, it's fine. We're forgetting that, because Kourtney and I can handle ourselves, but I agree. I feel like drink whatever substances she had clouding her mind, do not go Instagram Live. Because, unfortunately, your comments were not taken out of context. That's exactly what you said. It might not have been what you really meant, but then why would you even put it out there? Like,
I've got a what Wesley say. He said, for Vanessa Hudgens, this is a Kim, there's people dying kind of moment. And I could not agree more, Wesley.
Yep. Vanessa was one of my favorites, but this disappointed me. Specifically, seeing so many people in Miami at the beach not caring they could get the wrong idea. And you're exactly right. And that's the thing. Right now, it's so interesting because everyone wants to have their voice heard. And everyone wants to use their platform, obviously. But I feel like it's such a fine line of doing it right and doing it wrong. And Vanessa just totally screwed the pooch. Like, it was so bad. It's so bad.
She should have left it at the We're All in This Together TikTok and called it a day.
Yep.
This is not, for me, this is not like a cancel Vanessa Hudgens kind of moment. It was just kind of like, girl, really? I didn't feel like she was like trying to be I want to use the right word because I'm trying not to use my own vocabulary, right? I don't think she was trying to be a jerk. But that's what happened. And she should have just said, sorry, I was a jerk. You know what I mean?
Like I saw it and I was like,
yeah, that's what it felt like. And
it was like literally like an Aoop times 10, you know, like a really big one, like like that. Also, Milika said Vanessa is just mad because Coachella was postponed, and I know she made comments about that too. So ridiculous.
She is the queen of Coachella, so I understand her frustration. You know, she does get put on the best dressed list every single year because she's the queen of Coachella. But
not paying to go to Coachella. Some of us paid to go to Stagecoach and are now having to fight to get a refund because they need that money back.
You said fight to get a refund? They should have given you your refund the day that they said it's a wrap.
I'm just saying, Vanessa Hudgens, you're just really going down, down, down in my book. It's going down, down.
Let's go. We're going down swinging. Hey, I'll be a number one in a bullet. Yes, God. I love it, God. Let's go get a bullet. Hey.
Okay, perfect. Now that we're in a good mood, I have to ruin your mood and talk about Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
I love the scam that is Shawn and Cam.
So they are going to do a virtual concert for people since we're all quarantined. And this is actually all thanks to John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. They're getting a bunch of artists together. They announced this on Instagram Live. And Shawn and Camila are included.
I'm sure their fans are very excited. Can we talk real quick now? It's on the topic of Camila. Okay. Camila posted some, I've been anxious. You saw that, Madison?
I've been avoiding putting that on the docket, honestly.
She said, I'm anxious, y'all. I said, Camila, the world is sick. Everybody's anxious. How about this? Camila, your Tumblr made lots of people anxious. How about that? We don't care. How about that?
How about
this? I'll correct myself. I don't care. How about that?
I did see that. I did. And I was just like, again, with people trying to make sure their voices are heard, I think sometimes you feel you're being relatable, but then sometimes it just backfires.
And I said, girl, shut up. Please. Camila literally be like, please feel sorry for me after I was racist. Like, if y'all don't see that, I don't know what type of stupid juice y'all are thinking. She literally is like, look, my song with DaBaby. Like, girl, you are, good night, and go. Good night.
Honestly, like, DaBaby's still not out of the woods yet, in my opinion. So I would relax. Just everyone needs to relax. I want to shout out Maria. I just think it's not a situation to joke about. I'm a nurse, and it's not an easy time. Stay safe, please. Absolutely, in regards to the Vanessa Hudgens thing. Mm-hmm. And shout out to you for being a nurse and helping us all during this time. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on and talk about Miley and Demi. So they went Instagram Live for the second episode of Miley's show, Bright Minded, Live with Miley. Didn't even know Cyrus had an Instagram show.
Literally, had no idea.
No idea. This is the second episode. They talk about what brought them back together after their on and off again friendship. Essentially, it's due to everything that's going on right now and the fact that they've shared similar struggles. Specifically, when it comes to body issues, Miley said that after her 2013 VMAs performance, she didn't wear shorts for 2 to 3 years after everyone made memes making fun of her legs, calling her chicken legs, Purdue chicken.
Oh, I remember that. I know exactly what picture she's talking about, too. The Purdue chicken one. That's why when Nikki said Purdue chicken, her feelings must have been really super duper hurt.
Yep, exactly. And Demi said she wished Miley would have reached out to her during that time because she would have loved to have been there for her, but they were distant. And now both ladies are, reconnected. We're very zen. Miley described Demi as being a light in her life. Demi returned the sentiment, saying that's why she thinks they connected back when they were 14, when they first became friends. And Miley had a different theory, saying maybe it was because they were both gay as expletive.
Oh.
Even though Miley...
okay. All right.
Okay, Miley with Cody Simpson. Sounds good.
Girl, we thought she is here. Now, where is it? Where is she? That's question number 1. 2, Demi, Miley gonna get a scooter coin? Like, what is going on? Like, glad that they have reconciled. That I am glad about, right? Glad that they're friends. Girl power, give us a hit. But, like, girl, please. I just... When it comes to like Miley Cyrus, the person, because I don't know her, what she puts out there, I just find very unattractive lately. Because I used to love me some Miley. Bangers Miley, I was on board with her.
No, I know you love Miley.
Ever since then, though, I just kind of feel like it's been after the Malibu thing. I know I bring it up every time we talk about Miley, but ever since Malibu, I just sort of feel like Miley don't know what the expletive she's doing. You know what I mean? In terms of her career, in terms of her sound. And so, although I'm glad her and Demi, they've reconciled, the music has to reflect growth. You get what I'm saying? Demi is trying. She's pushing through. She's giving us mid-tempo, good positive message. Can we get something like that from Miley?
No, I agree. Because I think Miley is kind of in this in-between stage of she can't go back and be fully bangers, but she also can't go be Malibu. So I feel like she's trying to figure out a middle ground that will appease everyone, and clearly she hasn't gotten there yet, or else we would be getting music and not an Instagram Live show, which, although April said Lauren and Cameron are supposed to be on there today from Love is Blind, which...
I'm fine.
Love them.
They have to build their YouTube channel. I don't fault them for that whatsoever.
Also, they are on TikTok now too, and it's so.
They're getting their money, Madison.
They are getting it. Like, I can't even be mad.
I can't be mad.
Like, literally, they were on TikTok, like, doing the back it up, and Cameron, like, is such a bad dancer, and Lauren's, like, twerking on him, and he's, like, just so off the background. But I love them.
I love them. That's what it is. I love them, so it's fine.
Same. So shout out to Miley if that's true, if she got them on her show. But I agree. I think this is just another, like, distraction, and we're just ready for music.
I just want the music. We're all trapped in the house. We don't care about your little talk show. We only care about ours. Like, give us the music. Demi, if your next song has to be a chop opener, I guess we need something somber to get us through this time. And then y'all work together and give us the bop of the summer, something very disco-y. The Dua Lipa is about to blow y'all out the water. Dua Lipa and Lady Gaga. So y'all better hurry up.
First of all, Dua Lipa does not get enough credit.
I agree.
And Lady Gaga, absolutely. Then Adele. And if Rihanna comes, like Miley and Demi, as much as I love them, I don't even know.
Y'all will get lost.
Yeah, I don't think they could.
Real quick before we move on, Madison, I just want to say Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus are two perfect examples of decent music being overshadowed. Because that, she put out the little short EP with Catitude and all that. Catitude was straight hot garbage juice. But she had a couple good songs on there. Even the Mother's Daughter, excellent song. Video got the outrage it wanted, but it got overshadowed with Miley being Miley. Stop the stunts. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's just like the mullet, Cody, Caitlyn. It's just like Miley, unfortunately, kind of what happened with Justin Bieber. Oh my God, you're right. There's such a comparison because Justin had everything with Hailey, all of that relationship drama. Where remember we said, we were like, I really want the album to be so good that we forget about all of the clownery we've been talking about. Yes, and I think Miley is like 1.5 steps away from being Justin Bieber status with all the clownery, where it's like, if her music is not bringing it 1,000, we're not going to be into it at all.
She's got to give us something that's as iconic as Party in the USA. Sorry if you like that song or not, but that's played every year, anywhere, everywhere, any club, any bar, any time of night. That's a 1 a.m. song. That's a 9 p.m. song. Like, Miley needs like an album of at least 2 to 3 Party in the USAs. And she can do it. She can do that. I believe in her.
I hopped in the cab at LAX.
Hey, with a dream in my cardigan. Yes, go. That's a hit. That's a hit.
It really is. And let Justin be an example. Yummy and Changes did not make me forget anything.
Girl, and we will still play Baby at the party, and none of that off changes.
Exactly. I want to shout out Caitlyn. Shout out to my husband. He's a fireman for Orange County, still working hard with possible exposures all day. Much love to all first responders. Absolutely, Caitlyn. Yes. Sending your hubby so much love. And T-Tribe, send him lots of positivity as well. And Caitlyn, because I can't imagine being inside and having to think about that all day. So,
on top of everything else. Shout out to him, honestly.
Absolutely. Okay, now you guys, we're going to get into the Khloe Malika, Jordyn Woods, Kourtney Kardashian news. So turn your volumes down for...
Jenner Tito! Hello to everyone in my living room. Nobody.
Hello. Okay, we got it. Yes. I was worried. I was like, are we having a technical difficulty when
God, did she cut out?
Must say card dinner tea time, but no, we got it. Everyone's seeing it. Yes, absolutely. And Jakara and Laura, they are asking for the Miss Mika song. So before we get into the card dinner tea time, we will give a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Wednesday to Mika.
Yes, girl. Yes, Mika. The theme song. Never knew we needed. Actually, we need it more right now than we've ever needed the Miss Mika song.
That's what we need the girls in Italy to be singing outside the window, since y'all want to be outside on balconies and all of that.
Oh my God, someone edit that so then Courtney and I can feel famous, and then we'll post it on our Instagram stories, and I don't even care if we look dumb. I'll love it. I will live in that. I will live in looking dumb. Okay, let's talk about Khloe and Malika. So everyone is just loving the well wishes that Khloe sent Malika after announcing the birth of her son. Khloe commented on that Instagram post and said, "My beautiful nephew, we've been waiting for you." And a source told Hollywood Life that Khloe was there for Malika during her entire pregnancy, noting that Khloe would go to doctor's appointments with Malika and send her random gifts because Malika is her, quote, ride or die.
And if Malika and Trelika and Slalika and the other one, if they betray body, so she better put all her eggs into that basket. She, honestly.
No, I know.
I mean, who else do Khloe got?
Honestly, I mean, her family.
I mean, friend-wise, she don't have nobody that she's as close to as Malika, Trelika, Slalika, and everybody else.
I agree. Because, Khadijah, but that's her twin. Yeah, she really...
I don't even remember her name. I never remember her name. And Living Single is one of my favorite shows. Malika and Khadijah. Gotcha. Khadijah. Yes. I always just go off on the Likas. So, it's fine.
Honestly, it's good that Khloe was there because if anyone knows what Malika went through, though, it's Khloe, which I think brings it to an interesting point of what you've pointed out previously of, like, isn't it weird that they both ended up in the same situation? It is.
Girl, sometimes what they say is true. You sometimes really are the company you keep.
Mm-hmm. Or you attract the energy that you're putting out.
Exactly.
Sorry, I know that's harsh, but honestly,
it's the truth.
It's true, and it is really, really, really convenient. It's just a little too convenient, honestly. But let's move on and talk about Jordyn Woods.
Oh,
so
okay.
She finally showed off the tattoo she got when everything went down with Kylie and Khloe.
Okay.
This is the first time she's putting it on display on Instagram. The only other time we saw it was shortly after everything went down and she was on the red carpet. But she reminds everyone, it says, "What's meant for me will never miss me."
Now what? Now, Jordyn, you about to make me stand. Can I tell you why? That's something I say all the time. I say that all the time. I tweet it like every 90 days. That is the truth. What is meant for you will always be meant for you. No one can take that away from you. There is more than enough success for everyone. Go and get your own. Like, Jordyn clearly has been stalking me. Shout out to Jordyn Woods. I need to close my blinds and change the locks because clearly she's like listening to my phone calls and stalking my timeline. Shout out to her though. I live for that because that's the truth.
I love that quote, and I think when she first got the tattoo, everyone kind of was like, "Oh my God, it's shade. She's trying to make a message." And, well, yes, I guess I could see where people were really reaching. I'm sure their arms are still recovering from being pulled out of the socket on that one. I feel like it's just such the perfect message for everything she went through, ultimately, because really it's not putting any responsibility or fault on anyone. It's just saying that, you know what, this mess was meant for me to be an even better person, to really secure my bag, and keep it pushing.
I really enjoyed the fact that I enjoy Jordyn more now. Because when the scandal first happened, obviously, I was not a fan.
Right.
But I feel like it's not really so much about what you do in a situation. Sometimes it's about how you handle the outcome. Right. And I feel like if Jordyn were messy the way that some of us wanted her to be, I don't think I would like her. Because she would have embarrassed herself and not had the same kind of support that she has today. Like, you know what I mean? She's got the support of, like, you know, when you see her with other black celebrities, or you see her with like a Megan Thee Stallion, you see her like hanging out Lori Harvey, shaking it on the vacation and all of that. I enjoy seeing that because she looks happy. She didn't always look, to me, 100% happy around the Kardashians, and that's just a speculation, but I just enjoy how much she glows. Let's say that.
No, absolutely. And Alex said, "Jordyn is so much better off after the scandal, I believe. Thank God that happened to her because it changed everything for her now that she's not somebody's shadow." And I truthfully think that's kind of how she was. And I know everyone gets upset when it's like, Jordyn was only known as Kylie Jenner's best friend. She did so much more than that. But ultimately, like, the hard truth was, before all of this happened, like, any headline, any collab that Jordyn got, like, the only thing that people knew her by was being Kylie's friend. And even in the headlines or in promo, it would be like, Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordyn Woods, had to do some line. Kylie Jenner's best friend Jordyn Woods stepped out on the town. Like, now she truly has kind of solidified who she is by herself, on her own, and I think she does just look like a weight has been lifted off her shoulders.
Exactly.
It might be the glow that you're talking about. It's kind of just like, okay, I'm here and people are finally seeing me for me.
And that's what I like. I feel like, oh, well, all right, I remember her name. I'm following her on Instagram. I like what she posts. I like being interested in what she does. Shout out to her.
Right. And like, does it suck how it happened? Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. But I feel like we have really made like the biggest full circle moment with Jordyn Woods, because you're right. When the scandal first happened, we were like, girl, you messed up. You should have confessed right away, whatever.
And I still agree with that, Maddison.
Same.
Just for the record, I still agree with that.
Same. I stand by everything we said during that time, but I also think people have to allow us to change our minds and acknowledge that, like, you know what, in the long run, it was the best thing for all parties, and we are loving seeing Jordyn Woods thrive.
Yeah. And also, if you watch that whole entire thing, you'll kind of see us go from, well, why did she do that? And why did she do that? And, okay, it's been like 3 weeks. Why is Khloe still dragging her? And, like, all right, well, Kylie's come out and said, leave her alone. Why are we still being mean to her? Like, you know what I mean? And we were just being honest with our opinion.
I still want to know what Jada's mom saw in some text messages. Remember when that...
Oh, girl, you know I ain't forget.
Talk anniversary.
Now, Brandy, what you saw?
Mm-hmm.
I think she saw something that's potentially foundation cracking.
I agree. And if you guys don't
remember, they would have showed that.
When Red Table Talk posted an anniversary episode, there was a clip of the grandma saying that she saw texts that she didn't say what they said, but that just proved Jordyn was not fully in the wrong as much as everyone thought during that time. So, also I want to shout out Fessy. Happy Wesley Wednesday. Hope everyone is safe. Hi, Fessy. We also have, oh my God, Tillamook is in the house.
Tillamook is in the house. Welcome, Tillamook.
She's been with us since the beginning, OG. So thank you, Tillamook Queen. Okay, let's talk about Kourtney Kardashian, you guys. New report from Star Magazine that Kourtney is reportedly only staying on Keeping Up because she's strapped for cash. The source said that she's, quote, been burning through her fortune like crazy for the past couple of years. Kourtney acts like she's an A-lister and pays for a lot of people around her, too, from their meals to their vacations. The source noted that without a steady income, Kourtney is, quote, breaking the bank. As far as Poosh is concerned, the source said that Kourtney promotes it on social and likes it, but it hasn't paid off yet. She reportedly sees it's not as successful as her sister's businesses. The source ended their inside info saying, quote, everyone knows she was desperate to get away from reality TV, but nothing else will pay the bills.
Here's the thing. Here's why I'm about to say she's dumb. And be upset if you need to. But if you don't want to be on reality TV, right? Mm-hmm. Why would you not be saving your money while you're forced to do reality TV? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Girl, at the end of the day, we can't keep up with you. You get what I'm saying? So you might as well have just been saving your money and just stayed rich. Now you're not about to be one of us, but like now you may feel like you're trapped in a corner, giving out your life to Chris and the gang, and you don't even want to be there.
Right.
And that sucks for fans.
Right. My thing is, like, of course she's never going to be like one of us, but she has gotten accustomed to living a certain lifestyle. And here's where I think this is true. This report is not saying, like, Kourtney's not going to have money. The difference is Kourtney's not going to have enough money to upkeep the lifestyle that she's been living if she's not on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which in her mind is becoming one of us. You know what I mean? Not being able to go on these fabulous vacations and pay for people to be around her and pay for people to run Poosh. Like, well, yes, to the common person like us, we're kind of like, oh, wah. But to her, that really is like hitting rock bottom, I'm sure, because she has only lived a certain lifestyle.
Okay, so here's the show idea. Before we wrap the show, here's the show idea. This is what Kourtney needs to do.
Justin and Hailey. We still have to talk about Hailey.
Forgot about them. Okay, real quick. I'll make it quick. Okay, this is what they got to do. Kourtney and Rob now, they have to do a show where they go and they do odd jobs, right? Like if you guys remember New York from Flavor of Love, she had a whole bunch of spinoffs like I Love New York, blah, 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 New York Goes to Hollywood, but she had one that was called New York Goes to Work. Now, if Rob and Kourtney, the two outskirt Kardashians, come together and they travel across the country, or maybe they just do it in LA, whatever. They have kids. They should try out odd jobs. I just think that is an excellent idea. Kourtney flipping burgers, Rob trying not to eat them. Like, girl, come on now. That's a show. That's a show. And they get a grade.
Just salivating over the burgers.
That's what I want. Or like Rob work at a gym and Kourtney work, and they come together or they swap or something like that. They need Chris. This is what needs to happen. Kylie Khan and Rob and Kourtney do the odd jobs.
But like they could go to Kylie Khan. They could work some odd jobs at Kylie Khan. Security. Cleaning.
Okay.
Just saying.
We need someone to give a stank look somewhere.
The crossover that we never know we needed. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And now everyone is loving your ideas. Everyone's loving
good idea.
Christina says that she's too hippity for that. Well, if she
and that's what's gonna make it fun, because you know Kourtney she ain't gonna make it through all the jobs. The stank face alone is getting her fired off the fast food joint.
Oh no,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're definitely gonna see some gagging, and then some needing to step away, and then she can't finish the job, and she's crying, but then she can't look too snotty and be hating on too many people's jobs. Oh, there's a lot of drama there, you guys.
Could you imagine Rob working at Universal or Disney as like the ride attendant? Could you imagine?
Just like scanning tickets. I don't know, because Disney, when you're counting people off, that's like a lot of math. You know,
yes,
to be like 3, 4, row 6, 7. Oh yeah, my double fingers. My bad. But everyone's loving your idea. Olivia said, "I'll binge watch that."
That'd be good.
Then Kim called her a gluten fraud.
Well, no lies detected.
No lies detected. Okay. Oh, Ingrid said gluten-free lip gloss. Hey,
gluten-free
I know there was gluten in lip gloss, but apparently. Okay, you guys, we're going to get into this Justin and Hailey news. So go ahead, and if that's what you've been waiting for, give this video a thumbs up. Pretty please give this video a thumbs up. I just gave it a little look on my eye, so please give this video a thumbs up. And go ahead and get your emojis going in the chat. For Justin, we like ice cream cone. For Hailey. Hailey.
You want to hail.
And if you wanted to show Selena Gomez some love, there. You know, we're going to say something. And that Taylor's already getting it started. She's like, crowns. And then Marjolaine said, okay, so you guys are working it today. Shout out to you, Maddison and Courtney, for bringing the tea. Love you.
Thank you.
We love you. Thank you. Okay, I see the emojis going on, and Heart Grows did frog emojis for Hailey, so...
Well...
You know what? We'll just let that happen. We are going to let that happen. Okay, you guys, so Justin and Hailey, new report from People magazine. They have apparently left Los Angeles and have gone to Canada. The great white
border, girl.
Obviously due to coronavirus and quarantine. The source said that Bieber's took a private jet to Canada yesterday. And, quote, they plan on social distancing themselves. They chose Canada because their home is very secluded and they are able to be in nature. I almost said nature. Okay. One of my friends says nature as a joke and it just automatically came out. The insider said that they plan on staying in Canada until it's safe for everyone to resume their regular lives. And in the meantime, if you guys have been on social media, you'll see that they are just TikToking away.
Well... I'm glad that they're safe.
That was so nice of you.
I'm so glad that they're safe. I'm glad that they went back to Canada. I'm sure they're eating up poutines by the pound. And, don't sneeze on me. So right. I'm glad.
I mean, I will say we are not getting a lot of sympathy for them in the chat. Mia said, get out of here. They can seclude in LA. Becca said, sorry, Canada.
What? Well, LA is like really bad, y'all. Like, LA is like one of the hot spots. So if I were a celebrity, if I were Justin Bieber, I would be catching my private jet and going to Canada too, more than likely. And my mom is there. Isn't Patty there? Patty, you in Canada?
Dad. Wesley said, stay there. They don't need to come back. Please stay.
Well,
y'all are messier than Courtney and I absolutely live for it, and I love it.
I'm trying to be nice and give y'all a point of view. They said, well, lock the doors tight.
They said, please stay. I go back and forth because it's like, I agree. I think if I had the money and the private jet access and I got the okay that I could, not have to work or be working from home, in an instant I would be with my family. Because that is what has been stressing me out personally the most at this time, that I am in LA alone. My parents are in Missouri, and my sister's in Seattle. So that alone has been stressing me out. So I understand Justin Bieber, but then I also understand people being like, the mother effing privilege that you're able to just jump on your private jet and choose where you're quarantined.
I'm sure Kylie got a house in Canada in the woods too, and we don't even know about it.
Probably the ranch. Where we don't even know. Don't forget, Kim and Kanye have the place in Wyoming, but I think that they're still here. They're still quarantining.
They better get the log cabin in South Dakota and lock it up.
And
that's where they need to go.
Random choice.
That's the point. Ain't nobody there like that. I had a roommate that I believe that I did my Disney college program from like South Dakota. So like, girl, ain't nothing there like that. You better go and hide out in the
bunker. Ambra said, "Is she pregnant?" Talking about Hailey. I don't believe so, but I mean, obviously Justin's taken a little break from practicing and rehearsing for his tour. So,
if there's still gonna be one.
Do you think that there could be a quarantine Bieber baby?
I feel like with the coronavirus happening, I don't think that they're trying. Okay. I think that they would wait. I don't want to like be weird and like in Hailey's parts, but I imagine that they would start like in the fall. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when the kids go back to school. Right. Shout out to the parents that are homeschooling right now, by the way, because I know my little brother is not in school right now, and I can only imagine what some of you guys, parents in general, are dealing with in terms of like school lunches and like just trying to make sure your kids stay on track. So shout out to y'all. Me and Maddison are rooting for the mommies and the daddies out there.
Oh, absolutely. We know our mom tribe is here so strong.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I've been seeing some things on social media, and honestly, if I had to teach my child what a rhombus is, that was something I saw that one of the moms posted.
Girl, rhombus? You know what a rhombus is? Geometry. Is it a square? It's like a diamond.
Oh yeah. See, guys, if I were in your shoes right now.
Madison, how many sizes is in a damn hexagon?
Oh, hexagon is 8.
That's octagon. Hexagon is 6, sis. We going back to school, y'all. We gonna go back.
Me on the live. It's embarrassing.
Because I bet you they don't know either. I promise you they don't know.
Okay, see?
Look, they don't know.
Okay, thank you. Shout out to all of you. And then people are also talking about Corona boomers. I don't think Hailey and Justin will be in there yet.
I hope not.
I don't know, y'all.
Quarantine, baby, if you can help it.
Yeah, I really think that they're going to try to hold off just because we know that they want to wait until Justin's done with his tour. And as of right now, we've heard the tour is still forging on. So unless we hear anything different, I don't think any Bieber baby's going to come anytime soon.
All right. I'm here for it. I'm all right with it, to be honest.
I mean, whatever anyone wants to do, of course. You know, if Hailey has a baby, we're not going to be mad about it. Because
we know that baby's going to be taken care of regardless.
Exactly. And we got Nike Taylor saying a hexagon is 6, a heptagon is 7, an octagon is 8, and a nonagon is 9. I didn't even know a nonagon was a thing.
When you think about octagon, just think about an octopus has 8 tentacles.
But did you know what a nonagon was?
Matt, I had to pass geometry or I wasn't going to graduate. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I passed. I got all A's in high school except for 1 B+ in chemistry.
What? Madison, I literally was like, every year in math was like me and my parents, like, it takes a village to get Courtney through the math class.
I was a village.
Was like, woo! I love it. Come on, Half-Lives. I loved it.
Shout out to Bessie. COVID-19 is everywhere. Just hope they stay safe. The Biebers and their grand escape. My uni was moved online, and uni is still moving on strong. Bessie, even go you for doing online schooling, because for me, I think I would struggle with that personally. So shout out to you. We also have Night Runner, our Tillamook Queen, Mom Tribe here. My kids are watching educational programs right now. Amazing. Shout out to all of you for keeping it pushing, because you guys are truly, truly the heroes. The healthcare workers, parents, grocery store, convenience store, you know, our firefighters, our EMTs, just everyone. Yeah. Thank you. But
I appreciate you.
You guys, that is all the time we have, and I can't believe it went this fast. I feel like we could talk to the T Tribe for another hour of just like hanging around. But you guys, that is all the time we have. So please make sure to look out for our other videos on the channel today. I'm going to be working hard over here. Courtney's going to be on social. So please just make sure to keep an eye out on everything and just keep supporting us, because we really appreciate you guys tuning in during this crazy time.
Yeah.
Thank you for making time for us. We really, really, really appreciate it. You guys, make sure you're sharing the word of the morning tea. Make sure you're telling your friends to subscribe. Make sure you're liking this video, making sure your notifications are on. Don't forget to follow us on social media as well. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got TikTok. We'll make sure we're keeping up on that. And please, please show Shambong Dave, and especially Hit It Leo, lots of love on social media. Okay, you guys, Hit It Leo, literally, I don't know what magic he pulled to make this happen today, but he pulled it. Okay, so please go give him lots of love. And you guys, we will see you tomorrow for Thick Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Whoop, whoop. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Now, wash your hands, Leo.
Hit it, Leo. Hit it, Leo. Hey.
Oh, it's gone.
Woo! Oh, okay, I think we did it.